nothing courses. I'm talking about people that like went and studied and like those courses that like in the past used to guarantee them jobs. Even them, they cannot get they cannot get employed. We have doctors sitting at home with no with no jobs. And again, it's actually been, which really this one really frustrates me so much, because why would you have a whole doctor sitting at home with no jobs, while we have clinics that don't have doctors, while we have hospitals that have less doctors? I saw statistics a couple of months ago that like when go to into these statistics, there's like one doctor for 1,000 patients, which is crazy, which is like crazy, because like each and every year there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, or if not thousands, of doctors being produced in South Africa. But then why they not placed in jobs? Why they not placed in jobs? So our government is failing this country. The government of this country is failing the people of this country, and I don't know what is it that's going to take until like these things get resolved, because I don't know, because like these things are not even addressed in parliament. They hardly talk about it, because let's just say, man, forget other people that let's study like other courses. Let's prioritize doctors. These are people that like save people lives. These are people that like went and studied for over 5 years, and for them, imagine like studying for over 5 years, and like at the end of the day, then like now you're going to sit at home without no job, while you go to a clinic tell you they tell you that like, oh, the doctor is only gonna be available on Wednesday. Some clinics, they don't have doctors. Doctor only come once in a month, or maybe doctor only comes once in 2 months. But then we have so many doctors sitting at home with no jobs, which like I don't know. I really don't know, man. This country is honestly frustrated. The living out of me. I need to, and then again, I'll go from the security jobs. Then I'm gonna go to construction. The construction, which is worse. I think is that one is the worst of them all, because again, this not only the government. I think even the I mean, because like right now, when you require a general, you go to any other construction site, and you do your own research. You just gonna find foreign nationals only. You only gonna find foreign nationals doing the general job, and these are no like this is not a rescue job. This like it's a general job, general work. Anyone can do that job, and these are the jobs where that was in the past. You'd find what you call people that didn't have metric, people that didn't even go to school. They would be the one doing the general job in construction. But right now, imagine if you didn't go to school, there's no hope for you as a South African. There's nothing for you. So the only thing that you're gonna gravitate towards is crime. It's crime. In the past, people that didn't go to school, they would be in mine, they would be in construction site doing general work. But then right now, there's no hope for you. If a graduate cannot get a job, I mean, you have no choice. You have no chances as someone that didn't go to school. And then I'll go from a construction site. I'll go to the club bouncers. You go to any club in Pretoria, or any club in Gauteng, any club, each and every club, I guarantee you'll find foreign bouncers. I don't know why, because I'm sure. I mean, being a bouncer doesn't require much. You just need to be like physical, and that's all. But then we don't have South Africans in those jobs. Those are the jobs like that were supposed to be given to people that like don't have any metrics, don't have any thing, any qualification. But then again, being given to foreign nationals. The car guards. I've never came across a South African car guard unless maybe he's a Nyabe guy. Most of them, in fact, like all of them, basically, where I staying close to a mall. It's only foreigners. It's only foreigners. I mean, it's infuriating. It is infuriating. The cleaning jobs. You go to any shop at any mall, you'd be lucky to find a South African doing that. You'd be lucky to find a South African being hired, and these are the South African companies. They're continuously hiring foreign nationals, and these are the jobs that were supposed to be given to people that don't have anything, don't have metrics, don't have any school knowledge. They have literally like nothing, because then we're always going to have illiterates in the country. It's as much as the school, there's not everyone has what it takes to go to school to pass grades. And no, then what's going to happen to people that don't have any knowledge, but then they can only do use their hands in order to provide service? What about those people? It means like they are forgotten now. It means they are forgotten now. Then I'll go the street vendors. You go to anywhere, the saloons in South Africa dominated by the foreign nationals. The spaza shops dominated by the foreign nationals. So basically, everything in this country is being dominated by the foreign nationals. When will we reclaim this country back? Because these are the jobs that, like, honestly, imagine all these jobs that I've mentioned. Imagine if we had South Africans in those jobs. Like, guys, this is not a rocket science. It doesn't need someone to think out of the box. It's so much easy to actually tackle the unemployment rate in this country. It's so easy to tackle the unemployment rate in this country. It just needs people to actually take their job serious and take actions. Because the thing is, these things are just getting worse and worse and worse. And this issue has been swept under the carpet for far too long. And the longer we delay, the longer we continue sweeping it under the carpet, it's gonna get to a point where it is unsustainable and it's out of hand. And it's basically, for now, like, seeing people like actually reacting and saying, you know what, enough is enough. We're gonna take to the street now. We're gonna go and demand these jobs, because, like, they've had enough. Enough is enough, and the government has to react. People in power needs to react, because people are angry. I've never actually, and I must say, I'm very proud. I'm very happy seeing South Africans actually being tired of this and taking to the street and taking action. Because for far too long we've just been voicing our frustrations on Twitter, through our phones. This is about time, like, we actually go out and physically show our frustrations. And maybe with the current situation, people going to the street and demanding a change, maybe we'll see a change. I have no faith. I have no hope in this country, in this government. I need to be honest. I have no faith in this government, because they continuously let me down. They continuously show me and prove to me that I'm actually right about them. I'm actually right about this government. And I really hope that, like, because again, man, like, another thing that, okay, I didn't want to talk about this, and I wanted to make a separate video for this. I mean, I've seen a video where, like, by, like, someone was saying, like, I'm gonna make a video about this, but the issue of having so many foreign nationals in hospitals and having South Africans not having the right proper healthcare, not being prioritized when it comes to hospitals, having foreign nationals occupying beds in hospital, but then South Africans cannot occupy beds in hospital. That I'll make a separate video around that, because it really it really frustrates me. It really hurts me, because I'm like, oh, yeah, let me just move on from that, because I need to be honest. I'm hurt. These things, yes, I'm talking about them, but they really affect me. They really hurt me, and I need to be honest. I really need to be honest. Let me just read the comments of people. So it's Vince Dollar says, there will come a time where they will hear the youth crying through actions. The anger is collectively building up. No, I think it has reached the boiling point. I think it has reached a boiling point, and I think something's going to happen. I can feel I can feel it in the atmosphere. I think something's going to happen, and you know what? Whatever happens, South Africans will be right to do whatever that they will do. South Africans will be right, because we have tolerated this for far too long. We have tolerated this for far too long, and we need to be taken serious. We need to be taken serious, because if we don't do anything, then we'll be continuously be disrespected, be disregarded, and being replaced, and also being set aside. Like, because, like, right now it feels like we don't really, like, belong in this country. It feels like we're the second citizens of this country. Okay, then another person, the ANC's cadres still wants to hire foreign nationals. Unemployment is real. Let us thank Home Affairs for its latest effort. Look at the number of unemployed youth in South Africa. The person who sent this voice note is wicked person. People are hungry, yet Morero is doing shit. I remember Sitwele MCD Yasser Denlin after a viral WhatsApp saying they were hiring. I hope they all get employed. It's rough out there. Anyways, let's move on from this video. Let's move on to the next video, which really made me so much proud. I was very much proud seeing this video. So this from EWN reporter saying, watch dozens of unemployment Soweto residents drop their CVs outside Joburg Mayor Dada Morero offices. Last week, Morero suggested that foreigners should be employed to clamp down on criminality. The group says Morero's proposal shows that there are jobs opening. Exactly. You know, as much as I was critical of Morero after he suggested that, and I was like, you know what? The guy actually just opened up a job opportunity there. So right now we know that there's a job opportunity. He cannot deny that. And these people that you see here dropping their CVs, they're well within their rights to do so. Because yes, there's a job opportunity. There's a job opportunity, and these people are right to drop their CVs. So they better get a response. They better get a response, because yes, we have opened up a job opportunity. So like now, South Africans have shown interest. They want this job. They are willing to learn this foreign language, this foreign language, in order to take statements and also to be able to communicate with these foreign nationals, right? And also to combat the crime rate. So now hire them, and also make sure that like you put them through a proper training, and also they also learn these languages so that they can be able to be translators. Because right now we know that like there's a space for you need translators basically. So we know that there's a job opportunity there. So there's no way. And again, this kind of like throws out that myth that like South African youth is lazy, South African youth don't want to work, South African youth this doesn't tell me that. You can see there's like hundreds of people here, if not thousands, applying for jobs. So these people, they better get a response, because if not, Morero cannot continue being the mayor of Joburg. Dada Morero cannot continue being the mayor of Joburg. And I said in the previous video that like the fact that this guy thought about this, let alone him coming out and expressing it, the fact that he thought about it, it's infuriating. It made me so much, because like, okay, he thought about it and then it made sense to him. And it's like, you know what? Because we have so much crime, let's hire foreign nationals. I mean, there's so many alternatives. There's so many options that you should have considered. There's AI device that can translate languages. Train the current JMPD or police officers in order to learn these languages. What else? There's so many options that he could have considered, but then it didn't. These options that I just mentioned now, they didn't make sense to him. The only thing that made sense to him was like, despite so much unemployment in this country, you know what? Let's hire foreign nationals. Forget about the unemployment rate. And again, this guy's like within 25. I mean, not even 25. Within 15 days of this guy being in office is already suggesting something as outrageous as that. Like, the guy shouldn't be in the office, man. I'm sorry, he shouldn't be in the office. The fact that like he's still in the office, it kind of shows me that like we're not angry enough. Yes, there was a petition. Yes, people signed that petition in thousands, because about last time I checked, it was well over 10,000 signatures. So what's the next step now? If he doesn't resign, what's the next step? Because we need to show that we are angry. This country needs to understand that the citizens are angry, and we cannot tolerate this BS anymore. We cannot tolerate this BS anymore. We've tolerated like for far too long, because we cannot have this many people. And one thing that I can guarantee, that these people are educated. These are the people that hold degrees. These are the people that like have studied. So give them jobs. So let me just see what people are saying. Let me play this. So a Morero chief of staff, Tsumbo Nepawe, has received the hopeful CVs and has promised to a reply by the office in 14 days. Why is he sending someone? Why is he not coming? Because he should be the one here, because he's the mayor of Joburg. He should be the one that is facing the people. He shouldn't be sending other people to come and represent him. You see, this is what's wrong about this country. Having leaders that don't want to take accountability. These people came here to meet him. He's the one that opened up and said like there's a job opportunity. He should be the one that is facing the youth. He should be the one that is saying that like, okay, there's so much people that are interested in this job. Okay, what's the next step now? He should be the one. He should have addressed these people. Let me just see what's this shouldn't be like a publicity stunt. We need response, and we need to know that we need to be updated, because we know that there's a space, there's a job opportunity within JMPD. Okay, then Ms. Siprusha says, Dada Morero, you must make sure that you hire these people, because you said the jobs are available for foreigners. Well, as our unemployment rate is the thing is, there's a need for more police officers in Johannesburg. That one everyone knows, because there's so much crime, and again, the resources should be there in order to make space for more police. We also have the Banyazas. I mean, come on, guys, we need to be taken serious. This is what the youth must normalize. Foreigners took their jobs everywhere. Their unit will bring a revolution. All companies that hire foreigners must be visited. Yes, I was actually going to say this again. I hope this thing spread out throughout the country. I hope this spread out a nationwide thing. It cannot only happen in Johannesburg. It needs to be spread out throughout the country like a wildfire, because this doesn't only affect Johannesburg only. Because imagine like if this was done throughout the country, and we have our people in these jobs, like the jobs that I mentioned, those jobs that don't need any skills in order to do them. Imagine if we had South Africans in those jobs. Imagine that. I think that will take the unemployment rate down to maybe 20-something%. If we had South Africans in the job that I mentioned in the last video, like let me just go through. Imagine if we had South Africans dominating Checkers 360, the Uber Eats, Bolt, InDrive, Uber Eats, Mr. D, Take a Lot, restaurant jobs, waiters and waitresses, security jobs, construction jobs, all general work, club bouncers, car guards, cleaning jobs, street vendors, and other jobs which I did not mention. Imagine if we had South Africans in those jobs. Imagine like the impact or the effect that would have on the unemployment rate. I think it will take it down to like 20 something percent. I think it will take it down to 20 something percent. And I really hope that like we don't just do that only go with the JMPD thing. It needs to be done in these restaurants. People that like don't have any skills, we unite, come together, go and protest, and in these restaurants they will take actions, guys, because like we need to normalize this. We need to normalize this, because we cannot have restaurants hiring more than 50%, or even other restaurants the staff is all foreigners. When you get there, you go there, you feel like you don't even belong there. So it's about time like we normalize this. We take this to any other job, construction site, the Uber Eats, Take a Lot, take this everywhere. It needs to spread out. Go take this to Checkers. We need to have South Africans doing deliveries for Checkers 360. We cannot accept this any longer, guys. Honestly, like enough is enough, guys. Like people need to show their frustration. People need to show their anger. Gone are the times where people only show their anger through social network, through social media. No, now we need to take to the street. We need to go to these establishments. We need to go to these establishments, because if we can do that, I can guarantee you, we'll definitely see a change. So that's the end of the video. So anyways, please do like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think, and see you guys pretty soon. Good night.